Hey folks, welcome to the intraday analysis video by InTheMoneyStocks.com, the creators of the PPT methodology. This is a snapshot video that we're going to be looking at today in regards to the IYT, which is the transportation ETF, versus oil. And one thing I'm seeing here is that on this Thursday, November 13th, 2014, you can see the IYT is basically flat. Again, this is the transportation index. So we're seeing the IYT flat, yet oil is collapsing. If I flip over to the USO, the USO is making new 52-week lows here today and actually down over 2% on the day. So if you look at recent history on the transportation index, it's almost a one-for-one. If you see the transportation index up 2%, chances are oil is down 2%. You see how they're inverse like that? So that's the general consensus of what we usually see. However, again, look at the USO down 2% today. That would imply the IYT being up 2%. Instead, we're seeing a divergence here where the IYT is not up at all, but flat on the day. So this is an indicator. Now, how do you understand this indicator? What do you take it to mean? Well, basically, you're seeing a disconnect here where the IYT, the transportation index, has gone from basically $137 all the way up to today's high of 163.5. That is a mega move. We're talking like 30+% here. I mean, it's just a monumental move on this ETF. Now, the key is to recognize that they have now diverged in terms of their one-for-one relationship on the inverse side. And this tells us that the transportation index is now running out of steam. So what you're going to know now is that basically you're going to start to look for continued downside in oil would mean the IYT barely gets a bid or goes sideways, maybe flat. However, if oil starts to bounce, in theory, the IYT, the transportation stocks, they would start to fall. So again, folks, we're looking at a change in character on the transportation index here via oil, and you can see it very clearly per this video. Come join us here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Profit with the pros as we give out trade alerts in the research center and options alerts in the options alerts section of the website. Come join us again at InTheMoneyStocks.com.